Skeleton Key here. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to King John, who's joining me for my Summerween TBR. Yeah, so it's already, today is July 15th, the first day of Summerween, and I did kick off at midnight with one book that will cover 3 of the reading prompts. Okay, so for those of you unfamiliar with Summerween, it is a readathon. Now, I guess it's an annual readathon that is hosted by Gabby at Gabby Reads and Olivia at Olivia Reads a Latte. And the goal is to just read like spooky books in the middle of summer. Bring a little bit of Halloween into summer. Because, you know, summer is just not ideal. It's just not. It's very lacking in Halloween and spookiness and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I'll link some information below on that so that you can see more. And of course, it's still the first day of a week-long readathon, so yeah, you can. It's not too late. You can participate too. There are 5 reading prompts, and 4 of them are book prompts. The first 3, and I'll tell you before I tell you what book I am reading for that. I'll just tell you what these 3 prompts are. 1, to read a book in the dark or at night, because reading in the dark might not be really an option for some people. I could do an audiobook, but I found this one book and I started it at midnight last night. I didn't finish it. It is pretty short, so I'll probably finish it tonight. And it's getting dark. Well, I've got a little ways to go yet, I guess, before it's night. The second prompt is to read a book with Halloween colors on the cover. And so this cover, and it is an ebook through Hoopla, so I don't have the actual cover to show you. So you're just going to have to take my word for it. But the colors are black, white, and red. And I mean, black obviously is a Halloween color. Red is the color of blood, so that counts. That's a Halloween color. And the white, you wouldn't really normally think of white. Well, I guess, ghosts, but the white on this cover is cobwebs. So I think that definitely counts as a Halloween color. And then the third prompt is to have the word haunt in the title. And well, this one wins because its title is Haunt. It is a collection of poems by Ryan Meyer. And I will put that information in the description below so that you can go look it up if you would like. So there's 3 prompts right off the bat that I'll be knocking out probably tonight. And then the 4th prompt is to read a slasher. And I mean, considering how many books I have, I probably have more than one, but this is the only one that I'm reasonably certain is in fact a slasher, and that is My Heart is a Chainsaw by Stephen Graham Jones. Yes, I still have not finished this. So I've only gotten a little ways into it, so I will probably just start completely over since it's been a little while. This is definitely a slasher book because you won't find a more hardcore 80s slasher film fan than high school senior Jade Daniels, and you won't find a place less supportive of girls who wear torn t-shirts and too much eyeliner than Proof Rock, nestled 8,000 feet up a mountain in Idaho, alongside Indian Lake, home to both Camp Blood, site of a massacre 50 years ago, and, as of this summer, Terra Nova, a second-home celebrity Camelot being carved out of a national forest. That's not the only thing that's getting carved up, though. This, Jade knows, is the start of a slasher. So this is going to be my slasher book this week. And then the final prompt is to bake or make a treat to go with your spooky read. I'm not even sure if I've mentioned it actually in anything I've posted yet, but yeah, I spent a week in Montana. So, and that's part of why I'm so egregiously far behind on posting anything. Well, that's part of it. And I've had all sorts of other stuff going on. And yeah, so life has just been strange. And we'll see if I manage to get caught up at all, or if I'm just gonna like make a clean break and just start. Yeah. But anyway, my husband and I spent a week in Montana, and it was a very good trip. We did have a good time, and part of why we had a good time is that, well, okay, so Brian is really really fond of huckleberries, and Montana has lots of huckleberries. They were not in season, so we could not like get a bucket of fresh huckleberries or anything. But at the West Glacier entrance to Glacier National Park, there's a bunch of shops there. And we went into the Huckleberry shop. What is it called? I think it was like Huckleberry Haven or something like that. And they have like all the huckleberry things. And we bought not quite, but almost all the huckleberry things. And one of the things we got was wild huckleberry chocolate brownie mix. So, unfortunately, Brian cannot eat this because it has milk in it. Sorry, Brian. But we did get some other things that Brian can eat, and so I may also make. I think it's like huckleberry sweetbread, and that one is Brian friendly. So, but I have to go buy something. I think 7-Up. It requires 7-Up, but I may also make that. So there you have it, folks. That is my plan for Summerween 2022. And with that, I am going to go read some spooky poems, and I'm going to let you all get to your Summerween reading and baking. And please like and subscribe, and see you around.